Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys doing really well. Hope the week has been great for you guys, no matter where you at again. We're coming to the weekend and hope you guys all prepared, right? Thank God it's Friday. Of course, you guys in the Northern Hemisphere about to having a Friday. Well, you know what? Have a great day. No matter what you guys do, you're gonna be brilliant. You're gonna be great. But today was my night on a Friday. I just want to, of course, be very light on the topic. But you guys see my last video. I call that the EDC of my 2023 version. I sort of rediscovered my passion for different knives and flashlight again, and especially with my newly discovered hobby in the last couple years. I love Seiko. I love those divers. I love those sports watches. There are many part of those watches that we raise questions, especially throughout the last few years of their QC problems, such as, for example, none of my SKXs line up. As you guys can see, this is about half a click off to the right, and I think the double seven as well. This is pretty much more than half a click to the left. So we'll talk about many aspects of watches that we, not particularly a fan of, in terms of their bezel alignments, their chapter ring alignments. And guys, look, we're looking at this is the solar tune-up, which I absolutely love. And you know what? This is off the bezel as well, about half a click. And you look at the chapter ring as well, right? So their alignments is all over the place. I'm being very honest, which of course, I do have other couple pieces that's been lined up perfectly, such as the turtle, such as the samurai, baby tuna, and that second gem monster. Time accuracy, not a point. They can't get the time accuracy aligned to a consistency, which is what we really desire, right? Because sometimes if we in a situation that you only have a couple pieces, and there will be situations that you didn't bring your quartz or your solas, then let's say your battery run out with your phone, then you pretty much got to rely on the time accuracy of your watch. If you're looking at 45 seconds or even more of plus or negative, then that is not a reliable timepiece, to be honest, right? But of course, we'll have some pieces running really well, right? Time accuracy on this baby tuna is within cost, within a couple seconds a day, sometimes running dead flat on for a couple days in a row. Okay, so great watches in many aspects, of course. Overall, this is still our passion. We believe in what we collect, and we really have a passion of, the details and especially the histories and stories that we carry with the watches. But if a new comer to the hobby ask the question, Felix, tell me this one thing that will kill the hobby that you cannot have without. What would that characteristic be in your watches? And I tell you guys what that is, right? It is the often mentioned and is still underrated to a much of a degree. That is the luminescence of the watch. That's right. Is the how Seiko loom in the darkness. As we know, in the watch communities, in your hobbyist manner, Seikoholic or self-proclaimed Seiko pass, we know their looms are fantastic. But I tell you what, especially when you have a handful and collection of them, then you realize how powerful you can really bring them together and have a bit of loom party. But if you only have a couple pieces here and there, sort of if you work your day job in the office, you don't get to play with them at all, right? By doing this. So guys, what I do recommend by this video is, especially for me, I'm a loom junkie. But again, for you all guys out there, if you know this trick, if you know this is the must-have tool, if you're a loom junkie, then skip the video. You know what? Just watch it at the end, because this loom part is about to get crazy. So what I discovered of my passion about flashlight, of course, I have the big one of LAPD, uses the Pelican. I think the 7060 or the 6070. But the most important thing is now we have a dozen watches. We have to make sure we have some lights as small and as insignificant as these in terms of sizes, but they are mighty. Having them next to your collections, and especially if we can pick up those colorful ones. For example, this one. This one is just so cute, guys. This is, what's the brand? This is Olight I3E. I pick it up for 15 bucks, which converts to about, I don't know, 10 bucks, 9 US. This is, I love the brand. Of course, I used to have a couple of Phoenixes and sort of lost them along the years. This is E12. This is, I guess, just from a functionality point, this is probably a bit more serious than this. Of course, a lot larger as well. But both of those sorry, excuse me, guys. Both of those flashlight using batteries, which means very easy to exchange. Not to mention you can use rechargeable batteries. This one use AA. Of course, this smaller one use AAA. But guys, having a couple flashlight if you're LUME junkie, because I'm about to show you how easy you can have a LUME party with those watches. And guys, again, thank you for being with me for so long in my journey of the last about 3-4 months. Love being here. Thank you so much for all your support and likes. And I hope you like this LUME party that I'm about to show you. So the way that I like to play these is I'm gonna give them a LUME. I just to show you with this. The technology was the small flashlight. If you ask me about sort of 10 years ago when I started collecting flashlight back then, I would have not imagined about in my lifetime there's a manufacturer can produce something this small. I think this produced about 90 lumens. Of course, still was a pretty good beam, but I'm just gonna light them up, give them a bit of advantage. Of course, along the way, I'll tell you what, this baby tuner is the second best in terms of how good LUME is. Of course, after SBBN, I'm truly missing my SBBN. All right, my SBBN is with the boutique, with a new dial change because there was a spec on the dial I wasn't like. So they actually do the whole repair under the warranty. So give me a new dial imported from Japan. I'm expecting the watch to be repaired and dial swapped to be ready to pick up by the end of April. So I'll be able to report back in due course. Hopefully by that time, I think I'll be able to pick up my my J Sumo as well, which both of those two watches are absolutely dominant in LUME criteria. Okay, you guys ready? So I believe there's enough light shine. Again, guys, we love our hobby. We love spending time with the watches. Let's just enhance the quality. You LUME junkie, get a couple of those little bad boys because I'm gonna show you how good they are. That's it. That's what I'm gonna do, right? So we're gonna turn it off. And you guys ready? 3, 2, 1. Boom. Look at them, guys. Look at them. So the front two are the SKXs. Absolutely fantastic. Look at that LUME, guys. The all the way again. This is, I think this both SKXs within sort of manufactured within the last 5 years. But you have some of those old watches. For example, this one here. This monster was made in 2011. And I would say it's still LUME as good as some of the new ones that I bought. So the ingredients of their LUME was back in the 20s or the early 2010s. This is, almost a decade more, but the LUME is still good. Look at this, guys. Just look how strong this baby tuner the LUME is. The ability those watches able to suck up all the lumens and all the lighting very short period of time. This is the Samurai. Again, guys, if you cared about how watch looms and you sort of in the decision making period of choosing your Seikos, which one to buy, should I get a turtle, should I get a Samurai, you have a lot of those that's the turtle, right? You have a lot of those YouTubers, of course, highly respected channels that do comparisons, but why not having a LUME party? Don't disrespect each other. Look at this. Look at those LUMEs, guys. This is the best. I really love this golden tuner, right? With that bezel lineup. Sorry, not lineup. LUMEd up as well. That's the SKX that I'm right here. So there you go, guys. We've got SKXs, we've got tuners, we've got baby tuners, we've got solar tuners, we've got turtle, we've got Samurai, and we've got that monster again. Literally, this is the collection of iconic modern Seiko prospects and 200 divers. Now, of course, we have a sumo that is doing return a couple weeks. But again, guys, my conclusion is if you haven't got a nice flashlight, like what I've shown you, right? Go get them. Get any. But can I just remind you? Of course, you probably have a bigger flashlight as your EDC, but pick something colorful. Pick an orange color, orange, green, purple. Go wild. And having those nice flashlights sitting next to your watch collections and your watch boxes, or you have a desk, stands, or displays. Just having those flashlight laying around, and you can play with the LUME. Look at those LUME parties, okay, guys? Again, thank you so much. Hope you have a great Friday. Of course, prepare for a nice weekend. But otherwise, no doubt, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye, guys.